Advertising for you. Look at that. Oh yeah, drill subs. How long is the video?
Like a minute and 30 seconds or so.
Good.
Look at that. Give some information. Side-by-side comparison. And did you get any engagement off of this? Anybody contact you? Fill out a
well, I got a lot of
paperwork?
comments. I've got a lot of likes. And I tried to engage with the comments and did all that kind of stuff. But I didn't have anybody that called me up and said, "Hey, I want one of those tools." So that's where I'm at now.
So if they click on this ad, where do you send them to?
It just goes to our homepage on our website. That's the only
What's the website?
drillsub.com.
Go to the website real quick right now. Open on another browser. Just click on another browser right there. Yeah. Go to your website real quick.
How often do people buy drill heads like these?
What's the question?
How often do they replace drill heads?
Every well. Well, every well they'll have. It starts off a bigger one, it goes down smaller and smaller and smaller until they get down to 10,000, 20,000 feet, however they're going to go. But our tool fits on each one of those different bits. And then on some wells, they'll have three or four, five different bits. But our tool goes on each one of those. So we're trying to get on every single well that's being drilled. That's the objective.
Drill sub.
And how expensive is it?
We charge by the foot. Our tool, we charge by the foot. We charge anywhere from 69 to 99 cents a foot to use our tool.
So they don't have to buy, it's just like a
Yeah, they just rent.
You didn't know that?
What's that?
You didn't understand that somewhere easily?
No.
Just because
I don't have any of that
it's
information
so
because-
money because of gas are down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where
Spending
it takes
money,
them.
Okay, so it takes them right here, right on the website. Okay. So the brochure, there's a watch the video. Scroll down for me a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. Because I don't see any type of lead capture, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no call to action.
There's not.
And actually, another thing is, I noticed on the video, well, I didn't see the whole video, but on your wording, there's no, call or click to
Call this number
there's no instance on what they're actually to do from there. You're just taking them to look at the video, but what do they do now?
When we created, when I created the ad, it was a video. The last one, what was it? Promote the video, or
Right.
whatever. So that was the one I chose. But I think that there's a button in there that says "Learn More" somewhere.
Yeah.
And that will take you to the either video sites like the YouTube or to the website.
Or to the website.
But the best thing is in the video itself at the end, call this number today.
Yeah.
For more
You need a-
information,
you need a
visit
call
this
to
website.
At the video, at the end of the very end of the video, the last 2 or 3 seconds of it is our contact information, but it's not easy to get to us because you have to write it down because you can't click on it. And
That is correct, but it's still, that is correct, absolutely correct, but it's still leave a call to action for at least 5-6 seconds
But where do I put that?
on the video itself at the end.
So do I have to go back and go to the company that made
Re-edit,
it?
yeah, re-edit the video.
Either that or put it in the ad copy of the video, meaning the wording.
Yeah.
Put that on the wording because you have wording plus the
Let's
video.
go back to the Facebook.
Okay. And then the other thing is you want to have a call to action on your page
Like
here.
right
to
here.
throw subs.
Like right here.
Yeah, put that here. Call us here.
Call
What
us
you
this
want to
number
do
here.
is you want to handhold that customer through the entire thing.
Right.
You take them and go ahead.
Yeah, so you put call this number here or visit the website. That's one option.
Yeah.
Then on the video itself at the end when it finishes, maybe 5 seconds, 6 seconds, like number and address. And you can also upload an image with the video. Did you know that? Yes, you can upload an image for the video. So what happens because right now when we saw the video, it has like the drill thing. No, you can make an image with your company name or a title, like with call to action. Like let's increase this 32%. Actual title, big on the video.
Be careful with that. You want to make sure, because Facebook has rules, you want to make sure that you don't use any more than 20%
Text.
on that new picture is what he's talking about. The wording that you have on there has to be 20% of the actual picture or less.
Yeah, you can go to Canva.
Where do I put that?
When you upload the video,
Yep.
there's an option that says custom. Custom file, custom image. You upload it just like YouTube. You upload it there because now your video looks like it has some sort of call to action before they even see
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So
Does that make sense? And you can go to Canva. When you go to Canva, they have a section called Facebook Ad Post. Just do it from there. Make a nice, cool image with the design that says you can put something like up to 32% or some sort of interesting call to action.
I will say that that's the actual, this right here is great. You're giving them value because obviously this is not going to every average Joe. This is only going to drillers.
Yeah, well, they see that, they know what that
Yeah, they don't know what that means.
Right.
But just add, call us at this number. That's all you got to do. Or visit our website to learn more. And on your website, you guys need to have a pop-up or some sort of call to action so that when people go to it, they're going to either call you or they're going to give, you have to give them something. I don't know whether it's
Go back to the website one more time.
yeah, go to your website real quick, you know. So, and this is important for everybody else. It is important that you have some sort of call to action on your website, landing page, whatever that is.
Okay, so
And
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
Ron. First thing first, you see this? That's called dead space. You don't want to have dead space. It's an empty space. So you can enlarge the pages. Up here, you can have a big phone number.
Right, absolutely.
For more information, a big phone number right here.
And even a click to call.
Yeah, click to call.
You know,
Okay.
to have them click right there in the call.
Then watch our video. Here's the thing. Your color scheme for the website is like orange, white, green, or black, right? Anything that has a call to action, it has to be off color. What I mean by that, maybe blue, maybe pink. What the heck, pink? Like, it's like so like, you know, noticeable that even if they don't want to look at it, they can look at it.
Totally different.
Totally different. It's a psychology, right? So you change the color to see if you want to look at this, because watch, and the word watch our video is not even so easy to read. Does that make sense? So maybe instead of this thing, maybe have an actual video. Then another call to action here, like, you know, call us today for an appointment, for more information, like that, you know? And do you have a Google Analytics installed?
I do, but I don't know how to. I just get a report every month from the company that hosts the site, and I don't know what to do with it.
Okay, then we can probably sit down, we can probably do another class on that, because Analytics will tell you how many clicks you're getting on these pages, whether you're getting click or not. Another service called, go open another browser, go to hotjar, J-A-R.com, hotjar, yeah, jar.com. So this is similar to Analytics, but what it does, if you reach certain level of traffic, it will tell you the heat map on the page, like where they're actually looking at, and it will also show you the mouse, like where they're moving their mouse.
It's free?
The first one I think is free,
Okay.
but they also have like a paid service. There you go. So check this one out. You can talk to that company and see if they can add it for you.
Yeah, I am.
Is that something that kind of goes in the background?
On
or
the
something?
background, yes.
Okay.
Because that way you need to figure out how is my target market are behaving on the website, where they're looking at, and based on this information, you need to make sure that, okay, looks like nobody's looking at this page, let me remove this, or let me add this, let me make these changes, so I can make sure I get more conversion. But the most important thing, that phone number has to be big up there for more information, and the video has to be the primary. Instead of the slide, have a video instead of a slide. And of course, in the video itself, you need to make those minor changes.
Here's one thing I also wanted to share with the rest of you. I look at these ads as kind of like, you know, taking the lead in a dance. You want to lead somebody in this actual ad with a dance. So what you're doing is, on this ad, you want to tell them what to do, because people, honestly, they don't really, okay, but if you tell them click here or call us at this, or you know, and they also have in a lot of ads, they say, you know, contact us for more, you know, for more information. I can't remember all of them, but they have those little buttons that you can use. Use those if you don't want to type the information in. I sometimes take them out, because when I take out the button, I get more real estate to write on. So, but I will put that in there. Hey, click here to call, or contact us, or here is our website. Always want to brand your company somehow
In the
on
right.
that.
But don't I get just so many characters?
Yeah, yeah. And so what you want to do is you want to take a look at how that views in the mobile. The one thing is we can stress the most, is the majority of the people that are going to see your ads are going to see them on their smartphones. So when you're looking at the preview, make sure that the preview for the mobile is the way that you want it to be. But he's exactly right. You've only got so many characters, so you want to make sure that you utilize that wisely. But you definitely, even if they don't show that right up front, you still want to put it in there, because if they open it up all the way, there's like a see more option, then they can see that. You still want to have that in there. And some people, if you're going to allow them to see it on the desktop, there are still some people that use their laptops to check out things like that too. So it's important to always have a call to action somewhere. On the video, if you can get it, it's a great idea that he had about putting a picture there at the start, you know, that way that they can see your pictures, you know. So
how do you get that Canva page
Go to Canva.com.
yeah.
on the video? How do you get that in the front of the video or at the end
Go
of
to,
the video?
go to Canva real quick. This might be something for all of you to take a look at. There's actually a customized dimensions, so to speak, that Canva allows for a Facebook posting. And we're going to show you that real quick. So if he goes to canva.com, so let's see. Yeah, it's a little slow. But, oh, he's going to need to log in, isn't he? So, well, do you have an account? Oh, you can click on connect with Facebook. You can connect with Facebook if you want to do that. So just click on that.
Do you know offhand if, as far as the amount of type you can do, the text, is it more if you have a photograph versus a video? Do they limit you more with the video?
As far as how much text you can put in there?
You can put in there?
Well, you can put in as much text as you want, but what's going to actually show up on an ad is very limited. That's why it's always important to look at the preview of an ad before you send it out. Because what you're going to look at is...
Before the continue hits.
Yeah, I'm sorry?
Before the continue reading hits.
Yeah, yeah.
But like they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. Were they limiting him to only 3 lines in the video?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See,
That's a good
I'm
question.
thinking of shorter.
It might be. It may be because the dimensions... Yusuf, do you know anything about that? The dimensions for a video are a little bit different than it is for a photo. So you might get shorter amount of...
It's very easy. Just go to Google and type Facebook dimensions.
Yeah. So you can, yeah, that's, you know, you could do that as well, but I do believe you're right about that. So you're at Canva, so so we can prepare the best experience. What would you like? Just say whatever, work, personal, education, whatever you want to do. So what this does right now, folks, and this is an important thing I think for you, because this is going to help you create visuals, graphics of all kinds. And you don't have to have any special, really special knowledge for this. So, in this area right here, this gives you. Is there a way that you can just click off to the left or to the right somewhere? See if we can bypass that. Okay. So, in this area, I've never come to this part, man. I've always had it somewhere else.
The word Canva on the top.
Yeah, click on Canva at the right here. Yeah, there you go. Because man, I just this is totally different from where I know.
Yeah, because
It's like,
the homepage.
okay, go to uploads down here. Let's see, right here. Down the.
It's frozen up.
Oh, is it? I tell you what. Let me connect mine.
It may be my.
Let me see if I can connect. Let's see if we can get over to Canva real quick. Show you some things. Okay, so let's go to Canva real quick. Okay, so we're in Canva. Let me go back up to the top here, refresh. And I want to show you exactly. So once you're logged in, you want to come to this plus sign right here where it says more. And then you want to scroll all. Now, let me take you through some of this. If you have a Twitter post, you can do that for social media, Pinterest. If you're just doing a Facebook post, what this does is it gives you the dimensions of that. But in this case, if you're running an ad, what you can do is come all the way down here to the bottom where it says Facebook ad. You click on that, and what you're going to do is you're going to get the dimension space right here is what the actual size of the ad is. So from there, you can either grab one of theirs. Now these cost money. They usually take, I think it was $1 each. But if you want to upload, you can certainly come over here to upload. I've already uploaded some stuff in here. So for instance, this is one that I use. So now what I do is I just stretch the boundaries. And then I can refocus or readjust as I want. Now in here, if you want to add some text, remember, keep in mind that Facebook will only allow you to have 20% of text in any graphic. Why? Because they don't want your advertisement to really look like an advertisement. They want it to look like an actual posting. So have you ever gone and clicked on an ad, but you didn't really understand that it was an ad because it looked like just a regular posting? That's what they want. They don't want this graffiti type stuff by you putting 25, 35, 50%, because if that were the case, everybody would be just clogging it up with just text. So they don't want that. So right here, we can put a text. We can say, and they have all of these for free. Some of them you have to buy, but in this case, I just scroll down here further. I want to say I want to use this one, so I pull that over into it, and then now I can change the color scheme. I want to change it to black so that it's showing up better against this background. Now I want to change the type of script, so now I'm changing it to that. And now I want to say, which is the name of my company, and so I add that in there. So once you have whatever drill subs, whatever that might be, maybe it's a phone number, whatever you want to add, then once you're finished with that, you just click download, or you can share it or make public, but in this case I usually go download. Click on download. It gives me 4 options. For an image, I'm going to create a PNG or a JPEG. I usually use PNG. And then it starts to create that for you. So now what's going to happen is after it does that, it's going to download it for me right here. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go to that picture, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to put it on my desktop somewhere. So now that I can show you what that actual picture looks like. So now, I double click it, that's what shows up. So what you do from there, you upload that into your Facebook area for your images. And in this case, what I'm doing also, another thing is you want to do is, there's a tool, I don't know the actual URL of it, maybe Yusuf does, but there's a tool I use for the 20% rule.
Oh yeah, the
Facebook 20% pick checker. This right here is important too, because right here, now we're going to choose the file. I'm going to go to the desktop real quick, and I'm going to choose that picture again. It's called Halfway because they use the font. I think the name of the font is Halfway. So now here's the picture. Now here's what's important. You want to click on, there's a lot of different blocks here. You want to click on the blocks that have all of the text. I think because it's kind of in the middle, it takes up more than percentage. But right here it says 24%. They will only allow 20% text. So here's what happens when you create an ad. When you create an ad and you submit it to Facebook, it automatically goes through a auto generator to see if everything is good. It says, okay, does it look like it have more than 20%? If it's obvious, it's going to kick you back by an automated system. Sometimes it might go through. This is probably borderline 24%. They might let it go. But it may go on and they may approve it, but then maybe a day later or 6 hours later, it might be disapproved because now it went into a human person that actually now looked at that ad and they're going to choose whether they're going to allow it or not. And they usually give you a reason, but it's kind of vague sometimes. I sometimes have had to get into chat with Facebook and say, hey, why is this happening? Why is my ad not approved? And there's another thing. You really want to be careful if you're promoting a product or service. You don't want to use the words you or your too much. They kind of don't like that, especially for weight loss products. You don't want to say something like, you're going to lose so much weight. They don't like it when you make unsubstantiated claims. So there's some things that you might want to take a look through your terms of service. But that's the tool that you can use to create graphics. And
Okay, once you create that, how then, okay, if I'm doing a video boost or whatever, how do I add that to the video? Or how do I get that?
When you upload the video, anytime you upload video,
there's an area.
Facebook, there's an option after you upload.
Yeah.
You get a small option on the bottom that says, edit, and put the titles and everything. One of the options will say custom image.
Oh, okay.
So when you see that option, and then the funny thing, sometimes that option shows up, and sometimes doesn't. But if it does show up, then you can upload that image that's going to be attached to that video. So when people see the video, like in the newsfeed, it's going to be that image. The person they're going to see is that image before the video plays.
All right.
So to have is kind of good for like attention span.
Okay.
So that's what I would say on that ad right there. To summarize, do we want to have him look at another one, or we want to summarize it, or?
Well, I mean, for you, Tiff, like I said, you work on the website, go to call to action at the end of the video, see if you can upload the image, play with the copy, have them go to the site, and use call to action, and see if they can convert. Because yes, there are a lot of viewers, but nobody, like you said, nobody called, nobody.
So here's my question. So I got 13,000 views. I got 100 likes to the page. I got probably 30 different comments. How do I now target that specific group, the people that did something on that video or that ad?
Excellent question. You do another video,
Okay.
and you remind them, hey, I have another video here, a little bit different, more information. Check it out.
Another thing you can do
Yeah.
is, it's a little more advanced, is to create a custom pixel, a retargeting pixel.
To your website.
Yeah.
Website.
Let me show you a little bit
Yeah,
about.
show them how to create the pixel, because then you can add that on the back end of the website. Because whoever visits the website and they leave and they log into Facebook, they will see the ad.
Let me just bring you to, let's see if I can go back to it. There's an actual setting, right? Oh, I just passed it up. There's something, it's in the tools section of your ads manager, right here. You click on this and you go to pixels. And that brings up pixels for you. Well,
This is
should.
thinking.
Yeah, I think it's thinking. But you want to go to pixels, and from there, if anybody's gone to your website, and
So what,
you
one
have to-
second, I'm sorry, what pixel is it's a JavaScript.
Yeah.
It's a code.
It's a piece
So
of
just
code.
go to the developer, tell them, man, I need this ad on the back end.
Yeah.
And they'll add it for you.
Who?
Whoever built the site.
The person that does your website, you want to take, I'll show you what you need to do, but basically, you'll take that code, you can email it to that webmaster, and you tell them to put it in the header section of the website, of the home page. And so anytime that somebody went to your website, after the pixel is in there, and it's active, it's called active, and the way it's active is when somebody actually then goes to your website. So you can go to your website, refresh, and then you can come back, because if the pixel isn't active, it'll be red. If it's active, it'll be green. Okay, so after you refresh it, you should be able to see it as green. So then what you do is with those retargeting pixels, you can say, you can give the parameters. You can say, for the person that came to this website for the next 30 days, for the next 90 days, I want them to get a banner somewhere, on Facebook somewhere, so that they'll see, because they already went to my site. Now they're going to get it again because, okay, they went there. But it's also more important, what we're talking about is you got to have a call to action. You got to have a bigger phone number. You got to have a call to action.
On my website.
Right, on that website. Before you do anything else, I think you need to spend some time doing that. Because once you have that, and you saw those others, they had pop-up boxes. In your business, I don't know if that business model would be the same thing.
That's my question
Yeah.
regarding pop-ups and capturing emails.
You may not need that, but I would definitely say phone number.
Yeah.
A phone number is you need that bigger. I didn't see
Well,
a
I
phone
mean,
number.
phone.
actually, not just that. For your services, you can have a white paper.
Mhm.
You can have a white paper or case study.
Oh, that's true.
The case
Yeah.
that shows how using the services improve
Yeah.
other companies.
Why are our drill bits better than others?
Yeah.
Right,
You know?
because that's what I was trying to do.
Right.
Once they looked at the video, I even put that in the comments. I don't know if I should have. But I was like, hey, thanks for sharing the video. Thanks for commenting, blah blah blah, answering their questions. If you'd like to see some performance data, email me at this email address or call me at this phone number and I'll give you some performance data.
Instead of that,
How do I then get them to take action
instead
on
of that, you don't say email. Instead of saying visit my website and have some sort of lead capture about that specific data or a blog about that information.
Right.
So you can have them read on the site.
And if you don't have the time for that, you can pay somebody to be a blogger for you, but that person should have some sort of insight.
No, he already has the information about what he's talking about.
Yeah, you can send
So
that person the information they can get.
Right, as a blog post, so
Yeah.
you tell them for more information, click here, because that's you have to think from your customer perspective. You have to think what is so easy for them.
Yeah.
To tell them, hey, send an email, that's too much work. When you tell them click this link, boom, all the information is there, and it says for more information, put your name and email address, and we'll send you a case study, a white paper.
Could I do that in a lead page?
Yeah.
Could I do that?
Yeah.
Where
Absolutely.
as soon as they, I don't know, watch the video, there's somewhere, click for performance data or something
Yes.
like that, and then that takes them to a lead page, which is on, somewhere on our website,
Yeah.
and then it gives them all the data down here at the very bottom for a free trial run of our tool or something like that. Click here. I'm just trying to think how to get on that information without being intrusive. I don't want them, because the engineers, they're very analytical. They don't want to give somebody their email address.
Right.
And so I'm trying to figure out how to get that information to them. And once they see that, like, oh wow, okay, Schlumberger, had 30%.
You don't have to test. The first test is an image of a white paper, 3 bullet points. Case study shows, boom, 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 3 bullet points. Short, very short.
Here's an example of a lead page. Go ahead.
1 second. So an image of a white paper, graphic, 3 bullet points. To get this copy, we don't spam. We do not spam people. Put your name, first name, and email. That's it. If they're interested, they will do it. If they're not, that means it's not working. So you wait for a month. If people are getting in, oh, that's good. That's it's working. If it doesn't, remove that feature. Just click download this PDF copy and see what happens.
So here's what this is like an example of a weight loss. Healthy weight loss, tips for losing weight.
This is lead page?
This is InstaPage. This is what I use. I use InstaPage. But right here, we're giving a little bit of information. Inside, this is what you'll get. So we give them this, and that, and then I have over here, I had somebody create this. Download your free guide now and start today. Start creating the new you for 2016. So the only information we're asking, first name, and that last name is not required, but email, and then they can click download. Once they download, we have their email. Now they get the free thing. For in your case, the white page, the study guide, whatever it is,
white
case
paper,
study,
whatever, Because in your field, I don't think ebook is something attractive.
Yeah.
Easy.
White page is
Your
good.
field is not something very common that are going to click. I don't care.
Yeah, but when you say like white paper, case study, because we had a client in the medical field, we didn't use the word ebook, we used the word white paper. And the white paper explains how using the proscribed device, which is like an iPad device for the emergency, how using the device increased these hospitals, performance. And it was like, that white paper cost us $450 to make it. Because it has tons of true information, extensive. And people keep downloading it. They're subscribing because the people that subscribe are not customer, are hospitals.
Right.
Well, that's a good question. There's got to be a service that would write up an analytical white page, because I'm not good at that. I know the information and the data and all that kind of stuff. Is there services that we can pay to
go to writeraccess.com.
Writeraccess.com. Okay.
Yes, give them your information. They have writers of all kinds. Pay them. I think they will charge you $30 for 300 words. So the more words, the more you pay. And they're an awesome. They have technical writers. They have all kinds of writers. So go there. There you go. Writeraccess.com.
Okay. And their pricing, it says right here.
They're very affordable. And my secret is, I hire them, then I'll double the price to you. That's my secret.
Now we know your secret. Now.
Yeah. I'll share everything.
So I hope this has been helpful to you in some way. Let's just to wrap it up. Again, the very first thing before you actually start anything is get to know your audience. Try to find out as much as you can about your audience and what is the differences between those audiences. Then you want to use audience insights. You want to put in all of that audience in there to kind of poll, see how it actually shows up. Remember, we used local coffee shops plus jazz fusion music, and you saw the differences in the demographics, the percentages of men and women. So then, once you look at that, you want to write that down either on your computer or on a notepad, whatever you're on your phone. Then you want to use your money the smart way by targeting those particular ads when you're actually creating your ad. And the other thing is also knowing what you're wanting to do in the objective. Do you want to get more likes? Do you want to get more people to the website? Do you want to get them to conversion pages? Do you want them to install your app? Whatever it is, and then also the other thing is test.
Yep.
Always have to be testing. Yes, sir.
Two things. I noticed that when you went to that site, a little bit.
Which site? Canva?
Canva.
Uh-huh.
It was asking to log in and stuff, and it asked to log in with your Facebook. Would you? Was there some app or something JavaScript that you put on your site? And then does that capture information that you get to keep?
No.
Okay, so it logs in with Facebook.
Well, you log in with Facebook. Basically, what you're allowing Facebook now to do is to grab your information, your data information.
Yeah, because there are like more than 2-3 million companies already doing that.
Yeah.
You go to Southwest Airlines, you can create an account or log into Facebook.
And there's
because
actually
most people are on Facebook.
Yeah.
One click, they're logged in, easy. But of course, Facebook have all the data.
And there's actually mobile. There's called mobile marketing. Like even for your location here, mobile marketing, you can have Wi-Fi, and you could say log in with your Facebook.
Yep.
So you can make that a requirement. So now you can target them.
Yeah, but then
So,
I don't get those.
Absolutely don't get it. Well, we have there is a way.
There
There
is
is a way because
but it's kind of
we
complex.
had a startup company called Simple Sizes, and people do log in with their Facebook. I mean, it tells us who logged in with Facebook, but it doesn't give us more information than that because of the privacy issue.
Yeah,
Does that make
you have
sense?
to be careful with the
But
privacy.
in most cases, yeah, I mean, he probably not going to get that information.
But
But I know what you're getting.
does anybody else have any other questions?
Any more questions?
If
Good.
not, we want to say thank you. First of all, I'm going to say thank you for allowing me to be a part
All right,
of
folks.
this tonight.
Thank you so much for
So
staying
if you have any other
throughout the day
questions, more than happy to talk with you after.
for this workshop tonight. And hopefully I'll see you all sometime soon. I know I've been missing Ashton for a while. Been going through a lot of crazy stuff lately, but still hanging there. And I'll see you all folks later. Thank you for staying. Have a good one. Good night, everyone.